Welcome to the farm vlog this morning, guys. Wow, all that snow back west in Alberta and Saskatchewan. I'm sure glad we didn't pick one of those provinces to homestead in. Here in New Brunswick today, it's going to be a nice 15 degrees out, but our temperatures at nighttime are down in the single digits. Snow's coming. We need to get our potatoes harvested. If you guys haven't seen the video where we built these potato towers, I'll put a link right up here to that video. But today we got apples to pick, we got potatoes to harvest, we got so much to do on the farm. So come along in the farm vlog as we get all of our crops harvested for this season. So we took the cage off of the potato tower. We broke the zap straps off the side that we had holding it together. Now we've gone through the top layer, and so far, guys, that's what we got out of the first layer here. Let's see.
Another giant worm.
Not too promising. I mean, that's only layer one. Another worm. Well, looks like we're growing more worms than we are potatoes.
It was a worm factory.
Not a potato factory.
So there's that.
Now, after watching other people do the potato towers, I'm starting to oh, you got a potato there. Starting to reconsider the potato tower idea, or the fact that we used straight compost as soil.
It wasn't straight compost though. It was a mix of compost, peat moss, and soil.
Yeah, I'm calling this more composty than soil. Because layer 2, we pulled out what? 3 potatoes? Three potatoes. So we've gone through our first tower. And it doesn't look too promising, guys. Here's what we got in our bucket. I think we had more seed potatoes in the bag when we started than what we ended up in the bucket. We've got 3 more towers to go through. Hopefully these towers have produced more. So far, it's not looking too good with these potato towers. I don't know if we did something wrong. I mean, we put some really good compost in there. We watered them really good every day. There's not much more you can do. Sometimes things just don't grow.
We grew a worm farm.
One thing we did really good this year is, well, we grew a lot of worms. Maybe we can sell worms.
Let's set up a stand.
Worms, worm farm, $2.
There's definitely a lot of them and they're giant.
And it is extremely windy today.
It is.
But it's sunny and there's no snow on the ground yet.
That's true. We could be in Montana or Alberta or Saskatchewan.
No, that's why we picked New Brunswick. The snow is coming for us, just not yet.
Not here yet.
You guys can see it's just
Still
sunny,
starting fall.
beautiful. The leaves are just starting to change. You couldn't ask for a more beautiful day on the homestead.
So far our potato towers have been a little bit disappointing. We only have maybe half of a 5-gallon bucket. This is our last tower. We're down to the last little bit. Lots of worms, so it's good compost, good dirt. Just for some reason the potatoes didn't grow.
So our thought for next year is?
Next year we're going to build rows and just plant them in the ground. I don't think we're going to do towers next time. They seem like they got really, really wet and they stayed wet.
Well, we had all those hurricanes come through.
We did have a lot of rain.
And in the last month.
Soggy, like, this is really wet.
I think that's our problem.
My gloves are just soaked.
I'm wondering if we should have harvested the potatoes before the hurricanes came. I don't know. Like, oh, you got a couple here.
This is about the sizes that we're getting.
Which is really small.
Yeah. But like I said, worms, worms, and more worms.
It will help to build up our compost because we didn't really have a chance to start a compost when we got here last September.
There's a potato.
That's a nugget size. But now we've got lots of compost for our raised beds for next year, which will help our raised beds grow that much better next spring.
Yep.
But as for the potato towers, this is I would call this a fail.
I would call this a fail.
That's what it's like starting out homesteading. For your first time.
Some, you lose some.
For us, there's been a lot of loss this year, not too many wins.
I think that's pretty typical for the first year though, as you're figuring things out. We've never grown large scale gardens before, so it's a learning curve, right? You figure it out.
Everybody always shows the glamorous side of homesteading and how good and all their fancy
Look
gardens.
At everything I harvested this year. I'm so great, but
well,
lots of times it doesn't work that way.
We're showing you guys the fail
That's right.
end of gardening.
So we finished with our disappointing potato towers. Let's go see if there's any eggs. Maybe that'll cheer us up. What's your guess?
5.
I'm gonna say 5 too.
No, you can't say the same number as me.
Say 6. I'll say 6.
Say 4.
No, I'll say 6.
Oh, I see a lot. How many you got there?
1.
5. Ah, we got 5 eggs.
3.
And then here's another one.
4.
Oh wait, how many do you have?
5, 6.
No way.
I was right.
I missed a box. Oh, there was 6 eggs.
There might be 1 or 2 inside too.
So then you might be off.
You were already wrong, so it doesn't matter.
Let's go inside and
I win by default.
let's go check inside. There was always one in the corner. There's one in the corner. Look at.
Always.
There's always an egg in the corner.
Always. So that's
7.
And there was 1 this morning.
You were wrong.
So were you.
I know, but you were wrong.
There's always an egg in the corner.
Always. It's
Maya
Sarah.
needs to tell her chicken to start laying in a box.
That's Sarah.
I know.
She likes to lay in the
She
corner.
does, always.
Always in the corner.
It's kind of windy out here again. How come every time you're in a ladder or in a tree, it's windy?
It's the way it is out here. Every time you gotta mow a lawn, bale hay, climb a ladder, the weather's against you.
Every single time. There's some nice ones above your head up there.
Where?
On the end of that branch.
Oh, way up there?
Yeah.
You're gonna really make me get those ones,
Well,
aren't you?
those are good ones. Look at them. There you go. One more.
Where?
At the end.
I can't see, the sun's in my eyes.
There you go. You got it. See, those are good ones.
Okay, we need to move to a new spot. So we have a crew today to help us.
We do. We've recruited some help today because it was a lot of work last time with just the 2 of us.
What? Who's up the ladder? What are you doing out there, dude?
Picking apples.
But that's really dangerous.
I know.
And you're really high up.
Throw it to Daddy.
Oh, yeah. Good throw, buddy.
I wouldn't climb much higher for you.
You're a little bit too high, buddy.
You're like stuck in the tree, mister. Okay, pick some apples.
I don't think any 3-year-old should be up a ladder that high.
He's tough.
Owen,
Okay,
you're
throw it to Daddy.
you're scaring me, buddy. Oh, I missed that one.
I got another one.
Oh, you got another one? I think you need a bucket up there.
I don't.
You don't need a
throw it to
bucket?
Actually, I do.
Actually, you do need a bucket.
Get me one.
Get you a bucket?
Throw that to Daddy first.
Oh! Okay, buddy. I
Nope,
think
nope, too high.
I think you better come down.
Come on down. Good job. Hold on.
Good job, Owen.
Oh, you're picking apples as you come down?
Well, yeah, he's paid by the hour.
Good job. We only have to pay him with cookies.
That's actually a good trade. I'd like to be paid with cookies.
Would you? Look
Yes.
at him. Oh,
Oh, you lost one. Carry him, put him in your pocket.
I don't think he has any.
You don't have any pockets?
No.
Oh, put them in your hood.
No.
No? Okay, just carry them down.
Good job, one-handed.
I see a future for this guy in farming.
Look at you. Were you scared up there?
Yeah.
That was a long ways up, bud.
You did it all by yourself. Put them in the bucket.
So how was it up there? Tell us about it.
It was scary.
It was scary?
But would you do it again?
Yeah.
Well, high five. Good job, buddy.
So it's been a few hours since we gave the chickens the cabbage. You can see how much they've eaten. Is that right, Jane? Was it good? They made short work of that for sure. And the broccoli stalks as well. They really like them. Hey, chicken. Oh, don't poke on me. This is Flathead, and this is Sarah. Those are Maya's chickens. And of course, Jane, our rooster. And then the rest of them are all just identical, so kind of hard to tell apart. So they don't really have names. They're just called chicken. Right, Flathead? And Flathead got the name because her comb flops over. And I have no idea why Maya named this chicken Sarah. But she did. Right, Sarah? And Flathead. Don't poke at the camera.
Well, we have a frost coming tonight again, guys. So we decided to harvest a bunch of our tomatoes. Even though they're not quite ready yet, we'll put these on the counter and we'll ripen them up inside. And again, here is our sad harvest of potatoes this year, guys. Not even half a bucket. We're gonna have to make some changes next year to how we plant our potatoes, because I was hoping to get a huge harvest to carry us through the winter, and that just didn't happen. It's what happens sometimes when you're starting out homesteading and you're learning how to do things on your own for the first time. Disappointments can happen. On the positive side today, guys, we got a bunch of apples. We got another bin there and another full bin there of apples. And then we got a 5-gallon bucket we picked today of crab apples. And we're going to make some crab apple jelly with these ones. But we got a bunch of recipes that we're going to try out for these apples. And this is going to be more apple juice. So we're really excited to get this stuff all processed over the next couple days and get it in the freezer for this winter. So we got the apples harvested that we figured were worthy of harvesting. There's still a few out there that we could go back over the next couple of days. We pretty much got everything harvested for this year. We harvested our potatoes, which was a huge letdown. But we need to go into town and get some more supplies. We got a couple stops like Costco. We're going to stop by Home Depot and check their wood bin to see if they get any free wood for us. We also need some goat feed and some chicken feed. So let's head into town and let's get these supplies for the farm. So we are on our way into town. I sure love this time of year. The leaves are changing on the trees. You know, the nice orangey red colors. It makes for such a beautiful drive into town. I thought we'd bring you guys along today on our trip. We only do this once a month, and for us, once a month is actually quite a bit. We like to be able to reduce our trips into town to maybe once every 2 or 3 months, but we got a lot of stops to make today, and I thought we'd bring you guys along on our adventure. So let's head into town and let's get some farming supplies. So we're in town, we're in Moncton. Our first stop this morning is gonna be Home Depot. Probably one of our favorite stops because of the free wood. It's been a month since we've been in town. It's kind of a hit and miss. You know, some days they have the free wood and some days they don't. And the guy was telling us it depends on if there was a shift change or not, because during their shift change, they have to empty the bin before the next shift starts. So we're gonna head into Home Depot and we're gonna see what they got for us today, guys. So we're gonna head to the back of the wood department here, and they got a couple bins. One bin's usually cardboard and one bin usually has wood in it.
Yep.
And today they've got some scrap pieces that we can start a fire with. So we're gonna grab a little hand cart and we're gonna load it up with the free wood. A bunch of hand carts down at that end. Yeah, there's some down that way.
Right there, Corbin. See the one by the yellow stairs?
Yeah, grab that one, buddy.
Just grab that.
Yeah. There's always some good pieces in here, like this one here. This will be handy for projects. So we got a small stack today of wood. It's not a huge haul, but any kind of scrap wood is handy, especially when it's free. So we're gonna go pick up some lumber that we need to do the chicken's inside door before the snow starts flying. They've got a lumber section over here where we can get some thicker pieces. We need some stuff like this, like, you know, thick like this for the insides of the door. Like, that would be not a bad size right there. It's $10, you know.
This will work for the chicken door, but
the goat door, no, the outside goat door needs to be a bigger piece. Yeah, but that'll be good. And it's only $10, and it's a good thick piece. So that'll be good.
For the chicken.
Yes. Owen thinks he's getting a piece that, but we don't need that, buddy. But we need we need the longer ones here. Now they're a little bit more expensive. Yeah.
It's like double the size, right?
There we go. That's what we need. That's what we need there. So we'll grab that one, because that's thicker than what we have on there now, which will be perfect.
I actually think this is the same thickness.
Is it? But we need to paint it.
It needs to be painted this time.
So the water doesn't get into the wood and warp it.
The last time we got one of these, we got it free.
Yes. Yes. So we'll get these two pieces here. And is there anything else that we need from Home Depot today?
I think that was it. That's all we needed today.
That's all we need?
Just our wood and our scrap wood.
Sounds good. So we're all done at Home Depot. We need to go and pick up some animal feed now. We're gonna head to our local co-op store here in Moncton. So we're at our local co-op country store, and this store in particular, it's really handy because they have a drive-through that we can pull up to the window, we can order what we need, and they have staff that load your vehicle for you. Of course, I always help them load it in the back of the truck, but having the ability to pull up to a drive-through window and get loaded just is such an awesome idea. So we got all the animal feed that we need. We got the chicken feed, we got the goat feed. As you guys can see, we picked up a garbage can. So we're gonna close up the truck and we're gonna head off to our next stop. So in our video the other day, what is it like to homestead? We talked about a lot of things that you are gonna have to probably pay for, like a tire levy when you bring your vehicles into New Brunswick. One of the other things that we forgot to mention was you're gonna need to do a vehicle inspection. Today, that's what we got to get done. We got to stop at Canadian Tire and we got to get our truck inspected. You got to do this yearly. Now, they usually pass out flying colors. I know back in BC, we used to have Air Care. They don't have Air Care here. And I know Air Care has been gone for quite a while in BC, but here in New Brunswick, you got to have your vehicle inspected. So hopefully our 2-year-old truck passes. So we're gonna head to Canadian Tire and let's see if we can get this done today, guys. So we were able to get the truck in and get it inspected, and the family, well, as you can see behind me here, is just hanging out in Canadian Tire. We're just checking out the deals and seeing what they got here at Canadian Tire today that, well, we might need on the homestead.
Ice packs?
We don't need ice packs. One thing this Canadian Tire has that ours back home didn't have is a discount section. And they got a bunch of stuff here.
Blend Tech.
It's a Blend Tech. But look, they still want $412 for it.
$620.
They lie.
They do lie.
The real price is $4 something. Yeah. It's never the $6 something like they say it is.
I've never seen it as $6 something.
No.
But it is a Blend
But
Tech.
they do have a pot and pan set, you know, for $89. Now, again, I don't think it was $399.
I wonder if this is better than our toaster.
Oh no, what is this? The Breville? $129 on for $99. Hey, look, you can wash your dog with a ring and a hose.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the dogs would love that.
You know camping season is over, right?
I know, but we're waiting for the truck, and it's gonna be a half hour.
Did you say hello to Albert?
Who's Albert?
Albert.
You named the mannequin?
No, his name. His tag up there says hello. Yeah, it says hello. My name is Albert on his tag.
That's hilarious.
Albert's going fishing in his canoe.
He has no arms.
Hey, easy.
I'm just saying. How
He
is
might be a
supposed to
veteran.
reel?
He might be a veteran.
And I thank him for his service, but how is he gonna reel that fishing rod in?
It may be a new type of fishing rod where it's self-reeling and self-casting.
He's
That'd
not
be
going
really
fishing.
He's not going fishing.
He's not going fishing.
Why does he have goggles on? Is that in case he falls in?
Bugs. But there's lots of bugs here. Bugs when you're fishing.
Fishing bugs.
So it looks like Christmas is thrown up on Canadian Tire already.
It's not even October yet.
I know. This was last year's big Christmas decoration. This was a big hit last year, was the balloon dog for the
These
Christmas
were
tree.
really hard to find last year.
And look they've got tons already this year. But again, $4.49 for just one Christmas decoration?
I think we only paid $2.99 last year. I
Yeah.
think they were way cheaper. I don't think they were $5 last year.
What do you think this year's hot Christmas decoration is going to
I'm trying
be?
to guess so that I could get them now, but I don't know what they'll be.
Well, they have everything like packed away in boxes still over here.
I haven't really opened everything.
Now they got all the Christmas lights out, which probably came from their warehouse, but you walk over here to their other aisles and you can see the aisles are blocked. You can't even go down because they haven't finished setting up all the Christmas products yet. Don't tell me you want your own Margaritaville in the backyard.
I think I could build this myself out of free wood from Home Depot.
You think so?
Well, maybe not the surfboard, but the rest of it I cut. I want $750 for it.
You want $750? Regularly $8.99 for the Margaritaville.
I'm pretty sure I can build that.
You should build a
Is that
Margaritaville.
some paint on it? I wants to build one too.
She does? Corbin just wants a hot tub.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's not going to happen. That's a pretty cool looking old car. You don't see cars like this around too often. Wonder if he has to run this through inspection too. Our next stop's going to be Costco, so let's head over to Costco and let's get those bulk items for the homestead that we need for the next month. Costco is super busy today, guys. This place is packed. So we got all our shopping done at Costco. Like I said, it was crazy in there. But now that we got everything done in town, we're good for another month or two. We're going to head home. Thanks for coming along with us today, guys, as we harvested our potatoes that just underperformed for us. You know, we're going to be making some changes to how we plant our potatoes next year. The potato towers work for some people. They didn't work for us. We went into town. We got some supplies. We picked a whole bunch of apples so we can make some more yummy apple juice and a whole bunch of other recipes that we've got cooking up in the kitchen. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below. We love reading your guys' comments. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. And as always, thanks for watching.